In time like this, how best can we raise children in a godly way? And what role do you think the church and the community should play in raising godly children, sir?
Okay. All right. Yes. Raising godly children is all about giving the best example. You see, in this age that we are, so many things are falling apart. Values are becoming watered down. So many, the technology that has come even with us is not, is fast taking children away from the from what parents are teaching their children. But above all, the way we can model our children is showing them the right example. Be what you are to them, whether in the open or in secret. Let me tell you one story. I know somebody who, the person is dead now, who was not smoking that his children could see. He will go and hide and smoke, because fatherhood, like I said, is spiritual. He will smoke. None of his children, in fact, he died before his last born grew up. So his children never saw him smoke. But you know what? After his death,
Yes, sir.
you see those children, they became smokers of hemp, they became smokers of weed. Why? Because it's a spiritual thing. There's a link. So don't say this thing that I'm doing, my children are not seeing me. There's a spiritual magnet.
Attachment.
That magnet whatsoever you are in the secret to what your children, will exhibit. So there's, like I said, we must show good example. Must show good example. Example is what will keep the family. It will keep the when, if you read Jeremiah chapter 35, Bible told us about the son of Jonadab. Talked about the fact that their father said unto them, they must not stay in houses built of structure. They must stay in tents. They must never drink wine. They must live a life that is not ostentatious. The Bible told us, if we begin to read that verse 1 of chapter 35, that it came a time, you see, to give your children instruction, you must also be ready to live with those instructions that they can see. So you don't say, I'm saying this, I'm doing another thing. So the Bible told us that the children of Jonadab, because their father has said they should not do this, they should not do this, they should not do this. Even when Jeremiah the prophet brought them together in a hall, he did not ask them to go and drink wine, but the Bible says he set wine before them and said they should drink. But these children said, no, our father has told us we should not drink wine, we should not live in tents, we should not live ostentatious life, and this is all that we have been doing all the days of our life. So nothing is going to change it. So we must be fathers who live by example. If we actually want to change anything, even in the life of our children. So we must be also the people who are engaged in hard work. So hard work, and we must be diligent as touching that which so you can't be a lazy man and expect, you see, very early in life, if you want your children to be readers, to read books, you don't just tell them to go and read books. You must demonstrate it. If you are reading, they are reading. But if you just tell them go and read, I tell you, and you yourself, you are not reading. It's a lie. Very soon it will be like, what is it? I think the children of these days, they can challenge you. I say, let me give you a very funny thing. Then when I was young, I was carrying afro. My hair used to be very, very. So today, my boys, they always love to carry afro. And their own afro is not the kind of afro I was carrying. Those bushy afro, those things that you look at and say, what is it? What is this? What is this? Go and cut your hair. Even now, I mean, you know what? They will now remind me. Some of them even have the picture of when I was carrying afro. I said, Daddy, you too, you were carrying afro when you were young. So that is just to tell you that you cannot give what you don't have. You cannot expect what you have not given from another from the children. The Bible says we should train up a child in the way he should go. He said when he is old, he will not do what? He will not depart from it. I used to tell people that what that meant is that training the children, you see, training is a language of the military. To train means that you yourself must exact. So when you see physical health people, as they are asking you to jump, they also are doing what? They are jumping. As they are training you, also, they are also getting involved in the exercise. So when the Bible says train up a child in the way he should go, it takes a trained father to train a child. And the Bible says when they are old, they will not depart from it. It takes a trained father to train a child. So when the Bible says train up a child in the way he should go, like I said, it is responsibility. Fatherhood is just not answering the name of a father. It is a responsibility. So God gave parents responsibility to train their child. So he said, and when he's grown up, so there's time to train. So we must not lose sight of the fact that there's time for everything. There's a time to train a child. The Bible says there's time for everything under the heaven. So there's a time for training. There's a time training will be too late. There's a time like a dry fish. Sometimes you cannot bend it. When you want to bend it, it breaks. So and you should know also that when you train a child, you are also guaranteeing your own peace, even in the latter part of life.